Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to Fort William. It's been a few days since I recorded after my mammoth session. I hope you all enjoyed it. We haven't made any more signings. We've started the season. We've started the season. A couple of loanies going out. And it's... Yeah. I've got to remember, it's fine for this league, because it shows every table. When I'm showing the Premier League, that usually if I'm in the relegation line on the Stanley Parable, my big fat body gets in the way of the league table. But it's fine for Scotland. We're in 7th, which is okay. There seems to be a little bit of a group situation, the sort of shitties, we'll call them. A little bit of a gap forming already. Today we are playing Forfar, which we now obviously hate with a passion. I'll take you through the results. Don't like draws, not a fan of draws, not even in friendlies have we got a draw or the League Cup. So after Airdrie, we lost to Berwick Rangers. That's where Thingy is, isn't it? That's where our Raheem Sterling, McMuffin is. Okay, he's got 5 in 12, you know. Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? It's all right. But we did lose 2-1. Critchley, our attacking midfielder, got the only goal for us. Then we did manage to beat Arbroath 3-2. Callum MacDonald, Kevin Bell and Greg's the Bakers getting the goals. We lost in the Challenge Cup first round. Couldn't give a shit. Sterling got sent off. Lost to Partick 3-0. Lost to Dumbarton 2-1. Greg's getting a goal. And I was... all the way through, I've been sort of tweaking the tactics. We've got the basic shape, this sort of 5 at the back with the number 10 and stuff like this. And I'd built up a variation of different team instructions and stuff. And sometimes, I think this is a good tip. You all know this. I am by no means an expert at tactics. I just like to play around and try different stuff. You know me. But I think a good tip here is sometimes you get too far away because you start adding more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. And sometimes it's bring it all back. So we changed the formation slightly, removed every single instruction, and we smashed East Kilbride 3-0. Kevin Bell with a brace, who's been our best player this season, and Callum MacDonald with a late penalty. And it was all good. It was all good. We did lose to Brechin 2-1. McCurdy getting the only goal for us, but we played okay. They're a little bit annoying because they're in this sort of, we call them the shitty group. They're in the shitty group with us. So that would have been nice just to sort of get away from that a little bit. But, you know, it's hard because 7th is great. If we finish 7th, I'll be delighted. But then part of me is like, I really thought we strengthened. I know we strengthened compared to how bad we were last season. So actually, we've strengthened quite a bit, but we're still turdage. Big steaming turdage in the grand scheme of things. The good news today is Barney's back from injury. He's been out for a few weeks. This is the new tactic. It's not new. We've had this one training for ages. It's a sort of slightly more defensive variation, not a number 10, but we've got a DM there, and we're making the playmaker more advanced, which is actually Critchley's favourite position. And we've got it cautious, and we have no team instructions. And that's what we've done for the last 2 games, and I'm going to go with it. I'm going to try and sort of limit myself to maybe 5 instructions, not build this amazing network of fancy bollocks with the team instructions. Right, come on, Forfar. We're gonna smash your faces in. Finances are okay. 48 grand in the bank. Let's look at the projection. 91 grand in debt at the end of the season. Because obviously our budget, we've increased the old wages quite a bit this season. It's not as bad as I actually thought. 2.7 to 3.5, so 800 quid's more in wages. But it needed to be done. It was a miracle that we stayed up last season. Let's all be honest. So Kevin Bell was banging them in. Greg's the Bakers has popped up with a couple, but we need him to do a bit more. I'm playing him as a target man support because he's just a giant that heads the ball. So seemed logical. This gives us a little bit more security. Okay. Give it performance to cheer for. Hooray! Right, let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on, boys. But what we need to do, I can't see us getting promoted in the next couple of seasons or so, right? What we need to do is not let the wages get out of control. I don't want to increase it a bit more next year, because what we do need to do is think of building a bank balance so we can eventually go full-time. Professional, that's the word I was thinking of. Go on, Greggs. Go on, you pasty. It's early, it's unlikely we're ever going to do that in League One, but we need to be in a position where we can do it at the earliest opportunity. Being part-time is really a killer. It's really hard to train certain attributes to be better. It's hard to train certain, positionally train. When you're only training once, twice a week, part-time. Oh, go on, Maxwell. That's a good ball across. Good ball. Bell's there. Yes! Come on. That's what I'm talking about. This guy's a monster. But it really hurts, all that stuff. And, for instance, we saw how good Dale Shand was coming through the youth ranks. He was like a superstar. But he's just not improved. He's the same as he was when he was 16. We've got his determination up a little bit, but pretty much everything else. So unless you get a ready-built youngster that comes through, we're just going to destroy him or just make them not improve. I've had a word with the goalkeeper because he's actually had a couple of shocking games and he was solid last season. And I had a word with Scott Maxwell and just said, look, sort your shit out, mate. Play better. So hopefully we can see that improvement. Lions, wow, what? That's defending, isn't it? It's defending. That's one word for it. Lions assist will be replayed again and again. I'm not sure if it will. He just crossed it, didn't he? Into the mixer. I know this guy's got his Barney's not even looking at the ball. He's looking at the goal for some reason. Okay. Come on, boys. Right, I also have to say a massive thank you to a bunch of new patrons on Patreon, and that is... have I got the right bit? Hang on. Oh, cheeky. Lions to Lion. Oh! Yeah. Never a worry, lads. Sam Freeman, thank you very much. Craig Goodfellow, thank you very much. Omar Ide, you're a legend. Rowan Carley, thank you. I knew as soon as I looked away, we were going to concede. Rowan Carley, thank you very much. Wesley Finder, you're a legend. Joe Page has upped his pledge, thank you, buddy. And Samuel Yeps, you are superstars. Thank you very much for supporting my Patreon. If you fancy checking it out, the link is in the description, in the doobly-doo, as the vlog brothers say. Okay, we're 2-1 down. Got decent goals. The set piece is more worrying. Scoring from outside the box with a pinger is just kind of fair enough. But the set piece was a little bit annoying. This increases the gap between the shitty teams and the decent squads, which I don't like. Because then it already looks like it's becoming a 4-horse race for relegation at this point. So that's nice. I kind of wish they had that thing that you have, that I really detest in the Premier League, where they have in the Scottish Premiership, where you've got the split of the league, and then the bottom 5, is it the bottom 5 teams play the bottom 5 teams again? So at the end of the season, you only have to play other shit teams. We stand a better chance. Right, so it looks like already our goal this season is to be top of the shitties. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say, but I kind of go with it. Yeah, it looks like every team is getting... Oh, my word, Breaking. 2 men sent off. What? What? I don't know what that was. I was going to go with the number 10 and try and push, but that's taken away. Okay. Sterling. You're on. Oh, that's a bum. Thought 2-1 down. We can maybe go for it the last 15 minutes. Right, Kelly with a long throw. Flicked on to Lyons, who's just kicked every ball this game. Go away, mate. Stop it. Here we go. Brian. Dink forward. Greggs. Oh, you got to chase it, Greggs. You've got to want it more. Also, for those asking about the Fort William update on the money and everything, that is happening as soon as stuff moves. Because apparently it takes 10 days for... I just the Just Giving page, I actually closed down the other day. Fucking cockbags. And it takes 10 working days for the money to get through to you, because apparently it's 1984 and they have to send the money by carrier pigeon, which is a little bit annoying. But once that's through, I'll transfer the money. So as soon as anything happens with the club, I will be making a sort of special one-off video about it and stuff like that. There might be a couple of little surprises in there as well that I'm arranging. It's just taking a bit of time. Okay, well, this has sort of killed this game off, really, hasn't it? Don't really know what we do. We unleash P money. That's what we do. We unleash P money. I never really seem to get... I know we've conceded 3. That's probably part of the reason. But we never seem to get good ratings on defenders when I'm playing a 5. I'm not going to go... Go on then, fuck it. Go on then. Let's not be defeatist. I am being defeatist. As you see, this is against the team that are one above us in the league. They're bottom of the goodies. We're top of the shitties. And we're getting comfortably beaten. To be fair, they haven't created that many clear-cut chances. Other than the, 3 goals. It's this Murray Lyons bloke. I can't believe he's got a 6.9. He's been running the show. Right then. Not ideal, lads. Not ideal. But I don't think any of the shitties have won either, so no big deal. Come on, boys, come on. Don't concede another. 3-1's just a beating. 4-1's a thrashing. That's the legal definition. Oh, they're taking the piss a bit now. Shoot from there. Shoot from there. Thank you. At least no one's turned up to watch the game, so... mate, endless. Also, thank you everybody that has sent me. I've got plenty of goalkeeper clips, so nobody send me any more goalkeeper clips. I'm going to hold off on the goalkeeper clip on the video because I hear rumours that the winter update patch, the official big patch of the year, including all the winter transfers and stuff like that, usually comes out at the beginning of March, has some interesting patch notes. So I'm going to hold off on making a video ranting about goalkeepers because apparently I'm hoping that they fixed it. But we'll see if they fixed it, and if not, we'll talk about it. But hopefully they're improved. So fingers crossed for that. Right, I will give you a warning, sir, because you jumped for that header, and that's a yellow card offence. Okay, who we got next? Second in the league. Good stuff. Okay. The Inverness game was postponed because of a waterlogged pitch, which is very realistic because most, I would say, of Fort William's games at the moment seem to be being postponed because of either a frozen pitch or a waterlogged pitch. I suppose that's the problem with playing football at the bottom of a mountain in Scottish Highlands. Sort of comes with the territory, I guess. So we're playing Airdrie, who are currently... they're the new bottom of the shitties. Bottom of the goodies, sorry. Oi, Breakin, stop trying to break away. All right, you're down with us. Stay with us, Breakin. Okay. McCurdy's banned. But we got Sterling can come straight in. We got Chris Coots as a decent backup. I was tempted to do this. Let's do it. I'm going to make them attacking. But standard fullbacks, which probably suits their brain power a little bit better. But seeing how that goes, especially against the sort of away sides, against the goodies. Everything else is okay. We've not got a single player with 2 assists. How bizarre. Look at all the players with 1 assist. Right, neither of our strikers. Maybe want a target man. Greggs, he's going to get his first assist this season. That suggests we're going to score, which is optimistic, but I'm going with it. Right, let's go. They're playing 4-3-3. Good luck out there. Oh, shit. I said the good luck out there bit, and I'm like, yeah, that's a good team talk. And then I don't read the second bit, which says we're going to need it, which is not ideal team talkage. So as many of you know, make sure we're getting this recorded in the right order. Yes. As many of you know, the Stanley Parable has now ended. Really enjoyed it. Something completely different, and I've loved that save. If you haven't gone and watched it, if you've got a spare few hours and you want to binge watch it, it's well worth it. It's a lot of fun. The craziness that a director of football brings is something to behold. But it was always planned to end in the next few seasons anyway. That's a good ball. Go on, Bell. Go on, Bell. Go on, Bell. Penalty? Okay, I thought it was going to be a penalty for a minute. But I am so excited about bringing the Journeyman back. I have been now for like a month. I've got the Journeyman itch. It's the most fun thing we do here on YouTube. If you haven't, go check out last year's Journeyman or FM19 Journeyman. There's still fantastic watches and stuff in preparation for the new Journeyman, which will be starting as soon as the winter update happens, which is usually right at the beginning of March-ish. So that's going to be fun. I'm so very looking forward to it. It's going to be bigger and better than ever before. I'm getting sort of storylines planned. As you know, I'm going to plan the sort of outline of the save. You know what region we're doing it in, and also any sort of, if I want any characters that are going to be appearing more than once. I have a new personal assistant character that you will be introduced to on the first episode, but I've made tons of notes, and then once the save got going, obviously the stories and the funny bits and silly sort of write themselves what's happening at the time, so you can't really plan for that. But I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited. The intro's good as well. It's decent. Right, we're 0-0. It's doing well. There's no real pressure, boys. Okay, they seem to like it. Maybe we need to go with a softly approach a bit more. Should we bring on the man that has 320s? We'll bring him as a pressing forward because he can run for days. Literally. Let's see how he gets on. Nice one, Critchley. Good tackle. Greggs. Come on, Greggs. You've got to get an assist. Sterling. I'll take a draw. I think at this point, any result against the Goodies, I think is decent. Are they gone? Is that an artificial pitch? It looks like it. It looks like carpet. Maybe I'm just so used to our sort of soggy bog. Get it weird. And again. And again. Oh, my word. Oh, that's so lucky. Oh, you lucky bastards. Because I think first and foremost, we're scoring, probably a goal a game, but we are conceding far too many goals. So maybe if by pulling these wing-backs back a little bit, we can just be more secure and maybe start winning the old game 1-0. Because we are conceding far too many. We were decent first half. We've lost a little bit second half. Let's give them some encouragement. Yes, it worked. It worked. Encouraging worked. Who'd have thought? Hey, Breakin are breaking away. That's not fair. It can't leave us three of us now. That's unfair. Right, Critchley. Yes! No. Also, I've heard in the new patch they are fixing long throws. Now, I'm not using these long throws because it's bugged and shit. I'm using long throws because if you've got a guy that can long throw, then they're fine. They're normal. They work. But he's not on the pitch. So therefore, if you have long throws with a guy with short throws, it's a bit broken. But apparently that, I hear a rumour, is going to be fixed also. I wonder if we can play with the number 10. If we're going to bring those back, maybe we can do that then. You know who this calls for. It's P money. P money. I'm going to make you an attacking midfielder. I'm going to make you support. Might be a way we can do that then. It looks a bit weird. Right. Come on, boys. 15 minutes left. It felt more secure. There wasn't a shit ton of chances. They literally have had one chance this game. One solid chance that they put away, which was a lucky deflection. So that signs they're going to go and score a tap in now, aren't they? It's because we went more attacking. Oh, I thought we were going to be better, lads. It's because, like I said, it's because we improved. Our squad is better than it was, so I thought we were going to do better. But it's still bad. It's still very bad. We've got a game in hand, yeah? Don't worry about it, boys. We just need to pick up the odds win. It's not about, breaking into the playoffs here. It's about breaking away from the relegation playoffs. We got a bit lucky last season. We played well in the playoffs, but I don't want to play. I don't want to do that again. I never want to see that again. That was horrific. Okay. Oh, Jesus. So before we went attacking, we just conceded one decent chance. So it's not a write-off, this slight experiment. All right, we're playing it about like we're Barcelona here, lads. Until that. Right, there we go, lads. I'm going to go aggressive, fuck it. Need to fire him up. Crosby's done nothing. 320s are wasted. Imagine if he had like 20 acceleration and 20 pace or something like that. But what was it? Natural fitness, stamina, and something else. Strength, wasn't it? Right. Not ideal, lads. Yeah, look, we're just conceding. Just every game, conceding at least 2. So, I think we almost need to fix that first. We've got Berwick. Okay, and then Arbroath. That's a must win. We need to just punch these guys, right? These 2 teams, we need to beat them every time. Give them a slap. Our goal difference isn't as bad as before. Not the worst. I'm trying to think of silver linings here, boys. It's better. Right, there we go, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all the new patrons, and thank you to everyone that supported me on Patreon for a long time. It is incredible, and you are amazing. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.